John Whelan, for exporters, coronavirus fallout shapes up to be the next big challenge. The spread of the coronavirus will likely to start to affect many of the over 400 Irish companies that have office or manufacturing facilities in China. Although few of them are located at the epicentre of the outbreak, most are affected by the lockdown in transport across the country as officials try to contain the spread of the virus. Many European countries have issued warnings against travelling to the Hubei province and elsewhere in China, and placed restrictions on travellers coming in from China. Irish authorities have advised against all travel to Hubei and all but essential travel to elsewhere in China. British Airways, Lufthansa, United Airlines and other international airlines have suspended flights, while the Chinese government has imposed restrictions on movement. The widest range of Irish companies with facilities in China are in the software, fintech and consultancy businesses and have established strong positions, generating annual sales of around €5 billion. Employees can work remotely and have followed advice from health authorities on restricting contact with other people. Executives say the effects on their businesses are therefore unlikely to be severe, but they do expect to face issues about payments, as many staff across China are not at their offices. Irish firms exporting and importing manufactured goods to and from the market, the trade was worth €14 billion last year, are more exposed to the economic fallout because they have fewer options to offset the effects of the virus lockdown in China itself. Most Irish exporters indicate they will stockpile, rather than cut production, and they are confident that once the virus is contained, that the Chinese economy will move rapidly to recover lost ground. However, if the virus lockdown drags on, some who rely on importing parts to complete their finished goods may have to follow the lead of JCB when the industrial machinery maker's UK factory put workers on short time after its suppliers in China stayed closed. Some of its suppliers who had reopened are working at reduced capacity and are struggling to make shipments. Early indicators are that the numbers affected continue to rise both in China and beyond, with the containment expected to extend to April, potentially heavily affecting export sales in the first half of the year. Of particular concern is the effect of the virus in many other countries with which Ireland trades. For example, Ireland's biggest Eurozone trading partner, Germany, is still particularly exposed to the coronavirus disruption in China, according to German officials. Right before the deadly coronavirus outbreak set in, German economic growth had already slowed to a crawl. The virus disruption to Germany's largest manufacturing supplier means the Eurozone country is heading for more on this story. Visit the news article link.